10 things all inside the Instagram Edits app that you need to know. Welcome back to another tutorial all about the Instagram Edits app. This episode is going to work slightly different. We're going to race through 10 things I think that will be crucial for you to know. They don't necessarily warrant a 10-minute tutorial by themselves, but collectively they're a powerful bunch of tools that we're going to work through. And we're going to do it at some pace. So stick with me, hold on to your hats. We're going to set the 10-minute timer for 10 features, tools, tips and tricks on Instagram Edits. Let's go. Okay, phones at the ready. First one, cutouts. So I'm going to open up my Instagram Edits app and take you straight to the projects page. Here we go. So first of all, with cutouts, I want you to know that cutouts always appear on top of the main bunch of videos. This is really important for you to know, and the reason it's really important for you to know is because it will stop you trying to always put it on another track. So let me just show you. I'm tapping on this, I'm heading out to cutouts, and then I'm hitting custom. Oh, I'm hitting auto. I mean, hit it. Oh no, it's gonna hit in auto. It's gonna do cars, and you see it always appears above. And if I move it along, if I tap it and move it along, it will go under that orange, always above. You will never be able to get that back down onto the original track. So don't waste your time doing it. Next thing, it's just a simple one, but how to make your timeline really focused so you can edit is to pinch and stretch. So just like this. Pinch, and that'll make your timeline really long, which means you can get really down to the finer parts of the detail. But remember, you have to scroll along because everything's zoomed in now, and if you want to zoom back, you need to pinch it back all the way. So just a little hint and tip to make sure you can really get a precise edit, but also make sure that your edit's exactly where you want it to be. Next up, a new text layer for a different style. Right, this is really important because not really a trick, is something that you really need to know. If I go and put captions on here, let's have a look. CC captions, where are you there? Okay, let's just generate some captions. Now, the captions are all going to be the same. And what I mean by that is your style across all the captions are going to be the same. So as you can see, this has a black background and white writing. Can you see that there? Right. Now, if I want to change this style, I'm going to tap on that, I'm going to edit the style, and I'm going to change it to this one. It's going to change all of them to that style. Now, the only way you can do this is by moving this up to a new track by itself. Now, when you change this style, it shouldn't. Here we go. Edit style. Oh, edit the style. It shouldn't. I'm going to pick another affect the other ones. So making sure this one's pink, this one's yellow. This one's pink, this one's yellow. So if you want different styles of text, make sure the text is on a different layer. Otherwise, it will always be the same on that track. Where are we going to next? Freeze and hold. This is really, really good. So what we can do here is on this track, as you can see here, it's a bit shaky, it moves around. If we want to freeze that moment there, scroll all the way along to the end of your tool and you'll see you've got freeze frame. Hit the freeze frame and it'll put a block of frozen image from that video. Really helpful when you're going through and you are building up content and you really like an element, or if there's just an element of a video you want and you don't want the rest and you want it really frozen on a really nice shot. And don't forget, once you've done that, we can also use that in very different ways. We can add filters, we can do zoom in, zoom outs, we can mask it, we can do all types of stuff, but it will just turn it into a still image. So next up, we will have reverse. So if you want to do, let's just say I want this part of the image, I want the coffee to go back in. I can tap that. I can scroll all the way along, and I can go to reverse here. And I'll let it reverse while I shut this, because ice cream man's come. It's all go here. Reversing, and now this will mean when we play this, the actual coffee will be going back into the jug. It won't be coming out of the jug. So it's reversed that bit of footage. I'll see if I can get another bit. Let's keep going. Extract audio. So if we want to take the audio out of somewhere, so let's just say this audio here, we want the audio from, no, we'll come back to that because we need that. Audio from here, tap this, you can extract and you can use it as just extract audio. It will then just take away and use the audio from that video and not necessarily, it will be separate from the video, which means you can edit the audio just like you would any other video audio track. Okay, so for example, I can now move, so even though it came from that bit of footage, I can now move that footage to somewhere else, but the audio will stay over here, the extracted audio, okay, as you can see there. So even though I moved let's move it further along, move the video it originally came from over here, the audio is actually over here. So this here, if we play it, would have no audio and the audio would be here. But again, we can do fades now, we can change the volume, we can do ducking, do anything that the audio track we can normally do because we've extracted it, we've taken it away, we separated the video and the audio so we can use them as two separate elements. Cut silence, right. So here, I produced here this little video earlier just to show you what this can do. Here is a video of me talking. I've got layers everywhere now. Let's move them all out of the way to make it there. Video of me talking here, right? And all I'm going to do is tap that, and I'm going to go along to the end where it says cut silences. And all it's going to do is it's going to auto cut it for me. If you can see, it's cut all my material for me. And anywhere there's a silence, it's removed it and just put all the bits together so everything flows. So if you want to speed up the editing flow, once you've recorded a video, if you've got stop starts, ums, ers, elements of silences where you don't need the footage anymore, tap cut silences and it will automatically take away all the silence parts for you and bunch everything else together. So I've done that there. What else we've got? Detach audio, separate clip. Yeah, we've done that. Export to any platform, edits, exports to 4K with no watermarks. Right, so if I go to export this now and I go next, this will automatically, Ice Cream Man has ruined my flow today. It's automatically exporting, but it will have no watermarks on it. It's quite a heavy one. So you know how if you export something from TikTok, there's often a watermark that shows it's come from TikTok. Instagram edits does not do that. This is quite a heavy edit because it's got lots of layers to it and I didn't predict that. But we're going to go straight through to the next one, which is after you've exported it in 4K without any watermarks, which is really important to know. The next one is we can save any edit we want with as a template for others to use. And I'm going to show you how to do that. But that's through, you basically go through to Instagram. You say, I want to do that, but I'm going to go through to Instagram to do that. It's nearly there. It's nearly there. It's hopefully how long we got, 2 minutes. And I think I'm at 10 already, actually, because I chucked another one in there as I was kind of going along. But I'm going to try and do replace as well in a second. So this is the video. All you want to do is go Instagram. It will take you through to the app where you're going to do it. Okay, got it. And then if you scroll down, you have share as template. You're going to tick this on. Now look what it says when you tick it on. It says, let anyone create with your reel by using it as a template. You'll get credit on their reel. So by posting this, the template will then be popular and able for people to use, and it will be able to be found, if you remember, not now trying to get me to vote. It will go back. It will then appear in templates here. That people will be able to find up here at the top in templates. So you'll be able to, yours will now appear in this templates feed because you've given permission for edits or reels or Instagram to share your template for others to use. Right, we're going back to this. Right, the other bit I want to show you is a quick replace. Let's just say there's this part here and you really don't like this bit. No, let's take the bit here, this reverse bit. You don't like this bit. You can go along and you can press replace. So what you can do is scroll along until you find it. He's probably gone past it. Press replace, and then you can pick from the gallery, and we're just going to pick something else, and it's going to swap those out. We're going to pick the fire. Here we go. Swap those parts out. Okay, so it's got rid of the coffee mug and put in a barrel fire that I was doing in the garden many weeks ago. That is really important because it can save you a lot of time, especially if you already have a project that has lots of different cuts on it that you like and you just want to reuse in different ways or swap in and out. Maybe you're using the same voiceover, but you want to swap out lots of different images, or there's just a particular image you want to replace and actually don't like it and you just put a filler in there, something to hold that space. You can swap it in and out. We're nearly done, but I think that is it. Cutouts, yes. Pinch to zoom, yes. Text layer for different styles, yes. Freeze frame and hold, yes. Reverse, yes. Extract audio, yes. Replace, yes. Cut silences, yes. Export to any platform, for edits, yes. Not just edits, but anything without a watermark, yes, and save as a template. That export, what I wanted to show you is when we exported that, when you export it, I don't think we're going to, when you export something, let's just export this one quickly from yesterday. It'll be a lot quicker. How long we got? 19 seconds. It might just run over. The countdown is on now. What is going to win? Because I just want to show you that you can save it straight to your camera roll. Go, 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 go. Oh, it's going to be so close. In under 10 minutes. I can't believe this is coming down to this. 6. Come on. 3, 2, 1. I haven't done it quite, but just so you know that it's there. There it goes. There's the timer. I just want to revisit this one. You've got the download button here. If you download that, it will save it to your camera roll. That's all done. That's more than 10. I'm pretty sure that's more than 10 things that I've covered off here today in this 10 top tips. I know it was speedy, but each of them are quite little, but together they become really powerful. Hope you've enjoyed this episode. Make sure you subscribe, like, leave comments if you've got any questions. I'll try to clarify them either in the comments or I'll do another video about it. I'm Ray. This is Simply Great. Until the next one, peace.